Hi everyone, in this tutorial we're gonna learn how to add and customize variant selector and a smart image gallery to our Shopify store in Framer using Frameship plugin. I will use the file that we've created in the first Frameship tutorial, and I will leave its link in the description below if you haven't watched it yet. You can see in the product detail page we have product variant selector buttons. And when we click a different color, the image in the gallery gets updated and the active selection is clear thanks to the customizable active state of the button. And we can zoom the image by hovering, enter the lightbox mode by clicking it, browse the gallery either using the arrow buttons or arrow keys on the keyboard. And since we have thumbnail buttons at the bottom, we can preview and select an image to view, which are great functions to have in an online store, right? If you get the Frameship plugin, which is highly recommended, don't forget to use the discount code in the description, and let's get started. As I said, since we are using the file that we've created in the first tutorial, you can see we have the product listing that is pulled from Shopify, our cart component, and of course our CMS collection. First, let's make sure that this copy of the first tutorial file is connected to the Shopify store. So I will open Frameship plugin, then connect Shopify. As you see, store looks disconnected. So I'm just gonna click get started, and you can see the notification about code snippets from Frameship has been updated. And I'm just gonna skip this introductory steps since we followed them in the first tutorial. I just want to use the demo store. I'm gonna click that option and close the plugin window for now. Now I think it's best if we update the existing Frameship components. So I'm gonna go ahead and press update for all of them. Now let's go to the CMS screen and make a synchronization to make sure our product list is up to date. You can see there's a new column. Before adding the gallery, I will add variant selector first. So let's go to the product detail page, open the plugin. As I said in the first tutorial, this shortcut Alt-Command-P opens the last opened plugin. So I'm gonna select components and then product. Then select variant selector, then insert it to the page, and I'm gonna drag it under the price. And in the plugin window, you can see there are some instructions about the component. So following them while the component is still selected under variant selector options, I will first connect Shopify data to CMS fields Shopify data. I'm gonna do the same for variant image mapping and variant options. Let's also make sure that we have a product that has variants like a mascot polo. We can customize the buttons. We can even make them images, but since we have both color and size in the product variants, I think I will keep them as buttons. Let's style them with this button next to styling. I will first make width type fit, and under font, I will make font size 14 pixels. Under default colors, I will make background dark blue, text color lightest, and I will make border 0. And under selected, I will make background mid blue and make colors alpha 60%. Text color again lightest, and again make the border 0. Under hover styles, I will make background dark blue too. Text color lightest, and border 0. I know styles are not being updated in Framer Preview, but we need to update and check on the published site. So I will click publish. Now we can check the published site by clicking this link, as you know. Now we can see the variant selectors look like the way we styled, right? We can hover over them, change the selection to make sure they're working. Of course, since we haven't added our smart gallery yet, we can't see any images that shows our selection for now. We can even see some of the products are out of stock, like this one. Obviously, we can also change its styling. Actually, let's do that. Let's go back to Framer, select Add to Cart button under its options. Let's click Out of Stock Style, make the text color lightest, background dark blue, and its alpha 30%. Let's update and check the site again. Now we can refresh. And we can see out of stock styling is updated, right? Let's also add our smart gallery in the plugin window. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go back again to go to the components screen and select gallery, then smart image gallery. Then I will click insert component and I'm gonna drag it under the variant selector. I'm not saying these are the best layout preferences, but we are doing this for a quick demonstration, right? And again, also for this gallery, we need to assign its options to the required CMS fields as suggested in the instructions. So Shopify data to Shopify data, and also variant image mapping, right? We also need to assign image options to their CMS fields. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now we can update and check our site. Let's refresh the published site and we can see our gallery is already there, right? You can see when I select a variant, its image is updated in the gallery, and we can zoom in by just hovering over the image and even open the image in a lightbox by clicking it. And if that particular variant has multiple images, we can browse them using the arrow buttons or just arrow keys. And of course, we can also browse our gallery using the thumbnails at the bottom right, which is another great option. As you see, it's really easy to add great functions like variant selector and smart gallery to a Shopify store in Framer with Frameship plugin while keeping it synced with your Shopify store. As I said, don't forget to use the discount code in the description if you get the plugin, which is highly recommended. I am thinking about experimenting more in the near future, and whenever there is something useful that I'd like to share, considering the plugin has always been updated, I will make new tutorials about it. And that wraps up this one. I hope you liked it. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe, turn the notifications on, check my other tutorials, and see you in the next one.